This applies to the time before the corona. If you made $180,000 every day, that's about 1 crore rupees every day. Since Jesus died, you'd still not be as rich as Jeff Bezos. Back in the 18th century, Frederick the Great, he was a king of Prussia, he was looking for ways to make potatoes popular. Basically, he wanted to lower the price of bread, and he proposed potato as a suitable addition to the country's diet. But the peasants, they didn't want to grow it. It looked ugly and dirty and had no taste. So King Frederick thought of a marketing trick.
Having a baby is tough. We know. That's why babyonline.com. Now with a no questions asked 15-day return policy. Babyonline.com. Because having your own isn't worth it.
He branded this as a royal vegetable, and he set up a royal garden, a royal field, where guards were protecting the growth of potatoes. Now these guards were special. They were told to overlook any theft of potatoes from the fields. It's the king's royal field being protected by the king's royal guards. And you can imagine how tempting that is for a peasant to steal. So, guess what happened? In due course of time, potatoes became so valuable that everybody was growing them and everybody was eating them. If something is worth guarding, it's worth stealing.
This is a shotgun, so?
It's a fucking anti-aircraft gun, Vincent.
Yeah, well, I want to raise some pulses, don't I?
37 countries all over the world charge you a departure tax. Of course, it's hidden under various names. Bhutan, from this year onwards, is going to charge $200 to $250 per day per person. That's Bhutan. India, hey, you know what? Living here is taxing enough.
Mother Nature, learn our stories.
Planarian flatworms, they are non-parasitic, but that's the least interesting thing about them. They can regenerate any part of their body. In 1898, they cut out a planarian into 279 bits, and any of those bits could rebuild itself back again. You can chop off their heads, and their head will grow back, the brain will grow back. Listen to this. They don't just grow their head back, they grow their memories back. That means what they knew before their head was chopped off, they know that again now. This has to be awesome. You chop up a flatworm and put it along the path, the feeding path of another flatworm. While this flatworm is eating the other fellow, he's also absorbing the other fellow's memories. Ladies, have you seen your men get excited and start singing when good food is coming from the kitchen and the singing seems to get louder as the food gets better? That's what gorillas do. They have been found to sing and hum songs when the food that they're eating is something that they like. "39 inches of penis and a brain that was 4 times bigger than your last boyfriend. Interested? This is Master Brain. I'm gonna shag you with sound."
Life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
You're a merry young bull, recently reached sexual maturity. You know you're young, you're fast, you're ready to fire up those genes and dump your legacy on the plains that lay ahead of you. You just recently left your mom's group. Well, actually, she kicked you out. Now that you're on your own, you're ready as you'll ever be. As you're walking along the tall grass, you see another elephant, and he's weeping. Poor fellow, you think. As you come closer, he looks up at you. He's so much bigger than you. He looks pissed. And then you notice he's not crying. He's bleeding. Oh wait, that's not blood. What the hell? His temples are pouring out with some liquid. Is his brain leaking? That fellow is in mast and you don't know, but he's gonna try to kill you if you are in his way. As he's staring you down, you politely bow and move away. I mean, we are lovers, right? We're not fighters. And out of nowhere, she emerges. She's this gorgeous 4,000 kgs of body that you can't get enough of. You've never seen anything as beautiful as that curvy, wrinkled skin and that booty. Damn, can a boy get enough of ice cream or what? She turns to look at you, and for a moment, your 20 kilograms of heart comes to a dead stop. 450 liters of blood goes instantly cold. But old weeping elephant uncle is in the way. She's like being escorted. Where is he taking her, you think? You continue to follow them. The oldie ahead turns around and shows you his teeth. Why is he doing that? The tail on his head is also lifted. It's like he's telling me something. I'm not sure I understand. You continue to follow them. This teeth baring is called Flehmen response. You'll see dogs, canines, they'll raise their upper lips and display their teeth. The classical wolf shot, teeth exposed, threatening. Very gangster. That's the look. Then suddenly you see this oldie uncle puts his trunk into her special area. What the hell is going on, you think? You continue to stare at this public display of affection. The male then turns his trunk around. What? He didn't just smell that. The female is in heat. She's releasing pheromones in her pee. The dude is smelling to check if she's actually in heat or just playing him. Confirmation comes to the male. She's on for the bang. Elephants don't sweat. They can't afford the water loss. Yay for those who hate sweaty sex. Looks like sex is about to happen. You're excited. She's excited. The brain leaking oldie is excited. As he mounts her, you turn to look at this little ant walking up your hind leg. Sweet little fellow. Ants are fascinating, you think. Anyways, back to the sex. You turn around and he is getting off her. What the hell? How long was that head turn? 45-second tops? They made a baby in that much time? Must be a super baby, which is exactly what elephant babies are like. The ones separated from their mothers because of poachers will cry long into the night for their mother. The caretakers of these elephants in countries like Tanzania, they've often been seen to leave their comfortable beds and come into their stables and hug them and spend the night in their shelter. That's the magnetic love of an elephant, they say. They've also caught female elephants in captivity masturbating each other with their trunks.